Okay. Well, Matt, to EFC TV, this is the my starting 11 versus West. This is the my starting 11 versus West Ham. Again, it'll be a really tough game, obviously. But obviously, we're getting to the real. Also, you can try and make sure to subscribe to EFC TV at YouTube.com, and also you subscribed or a new channel you were. If you're new to the channel, also subscribed. Make sure you press the notification button as well. Make sure you press the notification button as well. Make sure you do that as well. Massive helps out. Obviously, listen. I was going to see more great videos like obviously match previews, big news videos. Obviously, my starting 11 versus videos like this, and obviously, you also want to see exclusive videos like Mac and Mastermind, someone's topics. Obviously, over numerous great videos on me also to release just now, which again, which is like a really good thing, by the way, so it's amazing. Oh, wait. You want to see more stuff about videos like that as well? If you know what, again, if you know what, listen, if you know what, listen, you know what, if you know what, listen, you know what, I would like actually, like seriously, actually on Score, right, would actually really appreciate you subscribers again. It must be able to try and keep going, help the channel, must be able to try and keep going, improve, get better, as well as you know what, as well as that, it also helps the channel, you know. More videos as well, just amazing. I really would appreciate the people that are here. By subscribing, you're basically supporting the channel massively, helping keep going, helping improve, get better, as well as that, right? You know, because I'm also learning how to, to create posts and do stuff like that, really, because I'm learning how to do that, which is something that like I found I'm actually quite good at. I'm actually quite good at. I'm learning how to do it. I never knew it, but now I know how to do that and all things, and like the thumbnail thing I know to do that now, which is something I never knew before. It's just, but again, I'm not about it more, but again, it just it massively helps out. If you're subscribing, you help the channel massively, and I would really appreciate you as well. And also don't forget to press on the hype button underneath the video as well. Basically, just hyping the video. You're basically just hyping this video up to help. Obviously, just hype. Obviously, yeah, and also really appreciate if you would press the hype button underneath the video, because one, it absolutely massively helps how you do it, because again, you're basically hyping the video, hyping the channel as well. You're basically hyping the video and hyping the channel as well. You're hyping the video and the channel as well by doing it, and you're getting the channel name out there. Other people, I'll watch that, and then all that stuff I say all the time now, but you're massively helping you do that, because it helps out massively. It does. You know what? This is something that I actually really absolutely love doing to do. As well as that, right, I've also got passes as well. As well as that, right, I've also got passes. As well as that, right, I've also got like a massive pat. You know what? As well as you know what, and also I've got like a massive pass. You know what? I also got like a massive pass. You know what? I absolutely love. I actually absolutely love doing this. I've got a pass as well for it. As well as you know what? It just I really would appreciate support, because again, it absolutely massively helps channel keep going and progress as well. That, we're trying to be a channel that does get talked about a bit. People go, oh, that EFC TV, and I'm obviously trying to get this channel. I'm trying to get this channel to do as well. I'm trying to get this channel to go, to be ambitious and go places, and we can start to do really great things. And I just really appreciate the support as well. But yeah, I think I forgot names. People can shout out. Mr. Jinx, I think it's Mr. Jinx, but yeah, I think so. I can't remember. Yeah. Okay, listen, we're getting to obviously this is who I think should be starting really. Obviously, number one Pickford again. Listen, I know you had a few. Listen, I know you made a few mistakes. I know you made a few mistakes at Liverpool, obviously in the derby. Obviously, and also again, don't pick. We all know. But we all know it's not always gone. But I think. So yeah, I was in goal picking. On goal, number one, Pickford again. As we all know how good Pickford is. I know he had a bit of, he didn't have a great game against Liverpool, but you know what? me, but you know, I just feel like with Pickford, you know what, he's reliable, he's steady, he's reliable goalkeeper. He's on number one, obviously he's on number one. He's in number one. So again, you know what, I just feel Pickford, he's just the best goalkeeper I've seen. Oh, next to Tim Howard, obviously, because again, I remember Tim Howard. But yeah, again, no, really, really good goalkeeper for us. So I think I'm going back for Mykolenko. Obviously, Keane. I'm going back for Mykolenko. Obviously, Brownthwaite. I think as we all probably know already, he's obviously out. He's out for the remainder of the season, so there's a good chance he's not been playing. He won't be playing against Man City, obviously, so he's out. I think in place for him. I've gone with him with 5 Keane again. Obviously, I'm not. Like, obviously, I think like everybody still knows I'm not a fan of Marking Gunner. I'm not. But you know what? Has Marking good job? Has done a good job? Yeah, he has. So you know what? Get he has done a good job. So as well as that, like, he's also he's also what I've heard recently been offered a new deal. So yeah, you understand why he's reliable. He can do jobs. So you can't really screw that. The next thing we're going to Tarkowski again. I think Tarkowski season. Again, obviously, the next time I'm going to Tarkowski again. Tarkowski me this season. I've had mixed feelings on him because he's done good things, but he's also done bad things where he's made mistakes. I've gone, oh, why'd you do that? But yeah, again, at times he has been a good centre back. He is getting on age, but he's still very good. So then I think that was it right back on. That was it right back on the again. Number 15, O Brien. Number 6, Tarkowski. Then on 15, O Brien. Again, I'm going with Brien because one, I just feel like this is a game that we need him to play in because we need someone who I think no, so not to going but yeah, but not to going but I think not to going but I think it's Jacob Bryan. I think he's played obviously at right back in a away game. I think obviously Jacob Bryan away, he's a brilliant player because he's like defensively good. You know, he does a really good job defensively. You know what, as well as that, right, I think having O'Brien there is quite good. So I'm going to go with Bryan there. I think I was going to go same midfield we had against, not same, but obviously same midfield we had against Liverpool. Obviously in midfield, I'm going to go with just a guy. I think in midfield, I'm going to go number 27, just got a guy. And the next time I'm going number 7, James Garner again. Then obviously in the middle, I've gone with number 22, Jude Belot again. I think that midfield can't speak itself. And you know how good again. Obviously, you got a guy who does. Despite his age, he can still do the defensive work that he did when we signed him in the first place. It kind of tells you like, wow, how good a player he is. Because not how big a player gonna be, just shows you how big a player he is. Because he's like, I don't say he's like he's not like people gone now, but it's mad because he's a mad because he's an amazing player. He just plays really. In that midfield, and then next time I'm going James Garner because again, I think me personally, you know what, I believe, not something going on here. Me personally, you know, I just feel like James Garner this season has actually, again, obviously, very similar skills. I'm not a big fan of James Garner, I'm not, but you know what, I gotta admit, you know, James Garner has actually been massively this season. He's done really well, yeah. So you know what, God, great, he has done well. So also, I think also he started for England more recent as well, which is quite good. Then I said, I know, not the reason why I think, and also the reason why I'm going to be Hall because one, I just feel with Dewbury Hall, he's a player that, you know what, he's a not work-class guy, obviously, no, sorry, you know what, he's a, again, so I can go now, obviously, but you know, again, me personally, I just feel like he is a top class, world class midfielder, right? This is a guy who was at Chelsea, right? And as well as that, right? He went on. We went and signed him. As well as that, right? He wanted to come to sign for us. That's like not one. I imagine that he was like, yeah, come to and play. As well as that, right? I imagine he came out and like, wow. As well as like, you know what? Like that's all you got. He's an amazing player as well as that. You know, he's a world class, top class midfielder in my opinion. He's like, I think like going forwards, creating chances. He's really good doing it. He obviously scored. I think he scored a goal. Not scored a goal. I think obviously. Not scored a goal. But obviously scored a goal against Liverpool, obviously in the derby last weekend. So again, he's done really well. He is a really good player and a really good sign. So yeah. Then obviously on the left and right wings, on the left and right, I've gone number 19 George. Again, you know what? I personally believe it's time for him to be given a chance. You know what? I know listen, I know he came on. Not sorry. I think I know when he came and started. I know when he came on and start, not started. I know when he came on. I think started as well. He didn't show. I think listen, when he came on, he did. Again, I think like when George. Yeah, no, it's sorry, no, yeah, no, it's bad. Yeah, no, it's bad because I think when George came on, though, George showed how good a player he was. When he was sub. I think he came on as a sub. I think when he started, he didn't show, but when he came on as a sub, he showed good player he was. I was like, wow, that's how good a player he can be. But me personally, I just feel like I want to see him, start because I want to see what he has, what he can do on the pitch. For maybe half, not for 90 minutes. Kind of maybe somebody you take him up with it, somebody you take him up as you were. But again, I just want to see what he can do when he starts, because I just want to see like what he can do when he starts, because what we see when he comes on sub, he does well, but like I want to see what he does when he starts, because we kind of I think probably have to see him start, but again I want to see what he can do again, if he can do something different in like the midfield and not midfield on the wing and help out, would be great. Because again, I just felt like McNeil against Liverpool didn't do great, or Brits again. I thought he didn't do awful like Gunner, but I just thought, I don't know, just some bomber. He just wasn't a great player against Liverpool, which I thought he could have done better than that. Certain things, but keeping a few of the attackers out, keeping stop some of the defenders from keeping it out as many times. But again, it's just the thing really. I think that on the other side, number 10, I'm going to go with Ndiaye. Obviously, on the other side, number 10, I'm going to go with Ndiaye again. On the other side, I'm going to go with number 10, Ndiaye. Because you know what, I just think Ndiaye is an absolutely brilliant, incredible player again. You know what, he's just looking down. This fact is right. We signed Ndiaye for. Obviously not all money, because I think at the time it was more money to her. But again, I just look at players and you know what, you think I'll bring his season. I think that ever since he came up from AFCON, ever since he came up from AFCON, he wasn't a great player. He came up from AFCON, but obviously he's come back slowly and he's come better, improved. And I mean, personally, I just feel like if he's done that, it's obviously shown he's got it better now. He's back to himself he was for. But I think Ndiaye, in my opinion, is a player that. No, I think pace wise, obviously pace wise, going forward, great chance to score goals, he's brilliant at it as well. Is that right? I think also pace, he's brilliant, because I just think he does that quite well. Now, so front, I'm going to go number 11, Barrett again. Listen, I'm not saying divided gunner because I'm not, but I'm saying divided because I'm saying not, but not like something. Oh, very gun, I'm not like gunner. But what is? I think with Barry, I'm a little divided because, again, I think like start season, didn't get, but again at the middle towards, I think to middle of later on season, he has that team. I think like to middle. Not middle, I think like halfway in the middle of the season, he actually got better. Start creating chances. Obviously he started obviously scoring goals. He started like great, whatever. But again, I think then obviously the Arsenal game happened where obviously a lot of stuff from that has a lot of stuff happened, but a lot of stuff like that has happened. So you imagine for him, he wants to get back on the good side of the fans because of what he said of it. Not what says really Gunner, but I think what he said on social media. I think like what he's also said in social media, which I personally wouldn't have said if I was him, because again, I don't want to mention, but obviously he's said that. But again, I'm not getting that obviously, but you know what? I'm really hoping Barry does do well, and does do well, and obviously I think obviously does well in the pit. But I'm just hoping that Barry does well on the pitch, and fans trust back, because I think after that other thing, the fans trust him pro match as well went in, because I thought, and I'm thinking like maybe but I'm just hoping that like he does do better on the pitch. I feel like maybe but I'm just hoping that he does when he's on. I feel like I think if he starts or comes to sub, I'm hoping that he works extremely hard on the pitch and puts good shift in, and I think if he goes forward and gets a few chances and scores a few goals, if he just scores a few goals, go wow, that he's really good, right? And then they go, oh my god, he's amazing, whatever. But I also like that if he doesn't do well, he's gonna get booed off by the fans, because with our club we don't. I'm not saying our club gunner, but not saying our club gunner. But what it is, I think of our club though, I think like, if it, not no, say obviously our club here, but I think obviously our club and our fans, we look and go, we want you to work hard. And I mean, again, as an Everton, I love it because I do. But like I said, you know what, I really want to see what if Barry has it in him to come back and do what he did early in the season, like the late mid the season where he did well. But again, as I personally don't know if he'll do it or not. I've got no idea, but I'm just hoping he does, and if the fans gets the fans trust back, and he gets back in of Beto, and that happens. But again, if he doesn't, Beto goes back in after he obviously. I think the other reason why Beto, I think why the other reason Barry starts because I think the other reason why Barry starts is because of that. Well, I think Barry, I imagine Barry want to prove himself against some ways, and the fans see isn't back in the side again. But again, like I said, and also really, I think the other reason why I'm buying because one obviously not of it. I think it's because I watched David Moyes' press conference today. Apparently, Beto's obviously we won't be available. It obviously looks like he's not available, and he'll miss the West Ham game because one he's got a he's got a concussion injury, so he's not available. So I thought, I'm saying, you know what? Listen, I could play George there, but again, George isn't really centre forward. No, not centre forward. I think not centre forward. Gunnar obviously not centre forward. I think obviously, but obviously George isn't actually. I think obviously some big skills. Thinking that because I think I put back as one. I could play George there, but George isn't he's not a striker. He's a winger more or less, and Ndie's a wing, so you can't. Like somebody go, you playing? No, because what you do then is you're making it. For me, he can't do the job he does not sign, and I don't know. But that's what it is. I guess that's my best opinion. Let's do that. I was getting to subs now. Obviously, substitutions are Travers, Patterson, aznou, Dibling, Coleman, obviously, I think Rohl, obviously Rohl, and obviously likes of Alcaraz again. I think obviously a few players. I think there's a few players that likes obviously you can bring Tad Dibling on, or you can bring a player Tad Dibling or aznou, or even players like of Rohl, players like Alcaraz or Rohl. He can come on. So again, it's obviously it's gonna be really tough. Again, obviously, okay. No, it's not better. Okay, it's not better than so okay, so my person got obviously. I think I was like that. Yeah, obviously okay, not except for God no. Obviously, I think I was like that. You know what? You know what? It's gonna be a tough. You know what? It's gonna be a tough game, but again, you know what? It's gonna be a tough game. Well, but again, me personally, you know what? Me personally, I feel me personally, I just think and I feel like this is gonna be a really tough game. It is for us, but again, it's a tough game. It is, but it's also one that's winnable as well. So again, tough one, but winnable as well. I said four, but yeah. Obviously, yeah. I think I was like, okay, I think really false comment. Not certain false comments. So, yeah. Obviously, I think I was not really false comments below. Listen, do you agree with the team I've gone with? Do you agree with the team I've gone with? Do you disagree with it? What team would you go? Would you go with? Would you go with Alcaraz instead of Dewbury Hall, or would you go with Rohl instead of just going guy, or would you play I don't know aznou instead of Ndiaye, or anything like that really, I think anything like that really would do that. Obviously, I think obviously would do that. I don't want to let anybody know I'm mad. That's mad. Because you know what? I'd absolutely I'd actually would appreciate it if you would share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter.com, share it on any of your other socials as well. And also don't forget to tell your friends, your family, and anyone knows, really get the channel's name out there as well. Do that because again, listen, that massive helps does. Obviously, don't forget to give a like, leave comments. Like I said before, anybody's commenting in the comment section, we'll get on shout out as well. I'm gonna do it in a few minutes. So yeah, I think obviously make sure you do that as well. Yeah. Obviously, yeah, and also want to give a massive shout out to. I also want to give a massive shout out. Listen, I also want to give a massive shout out to. I'll get the app right. I'm gonna go pause. because I've seen that on comment, and I can't remember what it's called. I know it's called. It's just around the world. I can't remember the name of it. Apologize. Just gonna write. Just gonna. Okay. YouTube Studios. Okay. Download. Sorry, guys. Not this. Okay, we're going to start look. It's me. I know I am. Something else, yeah. So, listen, mate. Ik was hier, of hier. Ik was hier. Ik was here, of here. Listen, okay. Listen, let's want to give a massive shout out to. Let's want to give a massive shout out to a reporter, and obviously, and I also want to give a massive shout out to Mr. I also want to give a massive shout out to Mr. Jinx, I think his name is. Also, you know what? I'll give a massive shout out. Let's want to give a massive shout out to a reporter and Mr. Jinx. Well, you know what? Seriously, you know what? Thank you so much for leaving comments. Like, I really appreciate it. It helps out massive. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I do. Yeah, and hopefully the Toffees. Hopefully the Toffees can get a good result away at the London Stadium against West Ham. But you never know. Anything can happen. But obviously, if anything happen, obviously, if anything can happen, obviously, but hopefully we can get a good result away at the London Stadium against West Ham. But you never know. Anything can happen. Obviously, come on, Toffees. See ya.